Om Sai Ram, children. This is Paati. I have a story for you. The name of the story is The Capsellers' Wisdom. Once a long time ago, there was a man who sold beautiful caps in the market. Everyone in the different towns called him the cap seller. He carried a box full of caps and moved from town to town selling his caps. These caps were all of different colors: red, green, yellow, purple, blue, and they were looking so pretty. The man shouted out as he walked, "Caps for sale, $5." Once, after selling some caps in a town, the cap seller was crossing a beautiful meadow with lots of trees. It was a hot, sunny day, and he was beginning to get tired. He was so exhausted that he decided to rest under a shady tree. So he kept his box of caps beside him, and he lay down under the tree to rest. In this meadow lived lots of monkeys. They were very playful and were swinging from tree to tree, enjoying themselves. They saw the cap seller fast asleep under the tree, and they also saw the box of caps lying next to the cap seller. They were curious, and so all the monkeys climbed down from the trees and slowly gathered around the cap seller. They saw the colorful caps in the box, and they each picked up a cap and started throwing them in the air. They were having a really good time whilst the man slept. When they noticed that the cap seller was wearing a cap on his head, the monkeys copied the cap seller and also placed a cap on their heads. The monkeys were swinging from tree to tree with the colorful caps on their heads. After some time, the cap seller heard the chattering noise and woke up to see what was going on. He looked at his box, and he was shocked to see the box empty. He looked up and saw the colorful caps on the monkeys' heads. Now, how was he going to get his caps back? He called out to the monkeys to put the caps back in the box. They just chattered and shouted back at him. The cap seller took some stones from the ground and threw it on the monkeys. In return, the monkeys also started throwing stones on the cap seller. He tried many tricks to get back his caps, but all in vain. When the cap seller scratched his face, the monkeys scratched their face too. The cap seller suddenly realized that the monkeys were imitating or copying him. He then thought of a clever idea. He took the cap off his head and threw it on the ground. What do you think happened? What a surprise! The monkeys took the cap off their heads and threw it on the ground too. The cap seller quickly picked up his caps and placed them in his box. The monkeys continued to swing from tree to tree playfully, and the cap seller then walked away happily to the next village. So the cap seller used his wisdom and his smartness to bring back all the caps from the monkeys. The story also teaches us that we should not panic or get nervous in any situation. Instead, we should use our brain and smartness to tackle any problems. We should always handle our problems wisely, using our wisdom. That is the end. Goodbye.